Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. It is your message. And if you're not a Leo and this has found your feed, it is absolutely your message because it would only show up because you called it into you. There's something here that you need to hear. It only shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. And since it's in reverse, it could very well imply that you're letting your guard down, or you should let your guard down, or maybe your guard isn't high enough. So let's just make sure that we understand the meaning of this card. Nine of Wands in reverse is definitely opening yourself up. This sense of realizing that maybe you've been too defensive or you've blocked too much. And so, oh, this is because of heartache. Watch out. Watch out. Maybe that's why you need to let your heart. Oh, you're worried and scared about heartache. You've been defensive of your heart. Maybe you were open and vulnerable to suffering because of heartache or sadness, like leaving yourself wide open to it. Brought that to my attention. Wow. Okay, so God, what is this? I mean, it's definitely heartbreak. Maybe you're very vulnerable because of heartbreak. What's going on? Can you please clarify? Is this a warning for our Leos, or is this... Okay, stand your ground so that you can transform a situation. We're going to answer that question. Leo, Leo, Leo. We have the Seven of Wands, and I asked, like, what is this? Is somebody going to break our heart? This is something that you have been fighting for, fighting to the death. It means a lot to you because you think it's worth the investment or making a change for. Maybe you've been thinking about putting yourself out there and going toward this anyway, or it's time for you to travel, but like in a new form. It's time, in other words, it's time for a new version of yourself to get going and go somewhere. Taking a leap of faith, you definitely want to begin this new cycle. The Hermit is here, and so is Queen of Pentacles. So this could be Virgo. This could be a Virgo that you're dealing with, or this could be healing that you've had to do or that you have completed. Healing from this heartbreak, from this suffering, from this pain, to get yourself back to a solid state of being. But this almost represents definitely an earth sign, probably a Virgo. Maybe that's what you were healing from, opening yourself up to this energy. Leaving yourself vulnerable, needing to heal from a situation that hurt very badly. Okay, Leo. I think intuitively you already understand that there's something special about this time. There's something, like there's a psychic connection, there is a connection, there's some sort of connection here. There's some sort of connection here that you want to behave on or act on. This is scorpionic energy again. There's some sort of knowing or understanding, deep understanding. Also deep connection and deep attraction, but it's rebirth. This sense of it's time. You're ready. You're ready to make a comeback. You're ready to heal. You're healed from a shitty situation that hurt your heart a lot. And this is your first jump into healing or, doing something different, or it's your first jump. It's like your first time back to the party, right? It's your first time back in the swing of things after you were really upset or injured. You could have been literally injured too. Sometimes Nine of Swords is an actual, Nine of Swords is an actual injury. So you could be coming back from an injury too. It could just be with the Three of Swords there, something that really hurt your heart. So making a comeback from there, resurrecting yourself and going going in that new direction, deciding to go for it, being so attracted to something you just can't resist it. And so you're going for it. Okay, you're going for it. All right, so, or you're being advised to go for it. There you go. Okay, so what are we going for? Can we get a hint or some insight into what we're going for? As Sagittarius, it's about expanding and enjoying and loving yourself. It may be even about going international, maybe deciding to go somewhere or learn something, expand or broaden your horizons. We have Sagittarius energy here, so it all is all about expansion and learning and personal growth, and could be a Sagittarius. Maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius that particularly makes you very happy, or simply you found a way to work things out that you're finally happy with. This is something that 555, there's a major dynamic change here, and there's a contentment here, finding a way to work things. This is almost like your life is balancing out. You don't have to work as hard as you did for as much as you have. You don't have to, it's not about laziness. It's about having earned. It's about getting to a place where you don't question your self-worth or how hard you have to work. You're showing up and you're very able to grow, capable to grow, very happy and secure that there will be growth for you in the future. And there will be. There will be. That's confirmed. So what is it that is growing with this Sagittarian energy, with this Temperance? Yeah. You're going to be very happy that this works out. What is working out, though? I think that's what we need to know for Leo. What is working out? What is working out? What's going on? Hold on. What is working out? Money, finances, resources. There's money coming in. There's empowerment, so you can feel controlled again. You have the resources to be able to stabilize. This is maternal energy, to have, to hold, could represent. But ultimately, this is one of the most abundant cards in the deck. This is, she has everything, and she multiplies everything. It's like the abundance and the wealth, the resources, and the health is about to replicate itself and reproduce itself. So there's so much abundance here. This could represent a woman. This could represent a mother figure, grandmother figure, someone maternal that you're holding on to, or that this is somebody who helps secure you, right? It's secure your future, secure yourself right now. This is somebody who helps secure you, and not just make you feel secure, but actually put that money where the mouth is, and provide the resources. Either that, or you're getting a solid answer from somebody. You're going to be able to be self-assured that this is a guarantee. Okay, why then, let's get a moon card. Why then is this so important to Leo's life? Like what's, I mean, not that it's not exciting to have good stuff happen, but what's so exciting about Leo's life? Like what's going on? Once again, guys, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit tired. I have to do these readings at night now because I have no time during the day to get them done. So, FYI. Let's get a moon card. Let's see. Is there anything going on that we don't see directly? Or how do we feel? Hold your vision. Don't give up on something. You're halfway there. And the wonderful thing about being halfway there is you're halfway done. And it may not feel like anything. It may actually feel like, I can't believe I still have to go. But you never actually have to go. You've arrived at the halfway point. As soon as you've arrived at it, you're over it, right? You've already breathed and done more than it initially took. So it's almost like, don't give up. Hold your fixed vision. Hold their fixed vision for what? Hold your fixed vision for what? For course of action, for something that excites you, for something that you've wanted in a while. This is really a green light to go for it. Just an FYI, if you were wondering, should I, shouldn't I? This is a green light to go for it. Knight of Swords, this is. Oh, still, basically when it's Knight of Swords instead of the Knight of Wands, your actions are coming from your words. It's time for you to reach out to somebody. It's time for you to say something. It's time for you to announce something. So there's some sort of announcement that's being suggested. You have to announce it to whatever this is to get over that halfway mark, because like that's the next step. If you want to get over this halfway point, you have got to step over it in full faith and full commitment. And so now is the time, Leo, for you to kind of put your money where your mouth is, or sign your name on the dotted line. It's time for you to verbally commit, or just by saying something and talking and showing up, the verbal commitment is there to whatever it is that you're doing. But this is clarity. This is clarity that you know for sure which way to go, right? Like how to keep going. The direction is forward. I think this isn't a new direction. You've already known about this direction. You're certain about this direction, but ultimately, Leo, now it's been thrown into, the direction has just been kind of thrown into the mix, or thrown into the directions. I think, like, not direction, but directions. I have swords. This energy is reminding you to keep going. It's kind of, or it's saying, you know what, you're only halfway there, or you've only found something that has half of what you want. So my commitment then is to the future. My commitment then is to being accessible when something manifests, right? It's like you've decided to not back down. That's the big announcement right now. You, Leo, have decided to not back down. You decided instead, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to step up. That's what you're going to do. And the Knight of Swords is here to demonstrate that out loud. Maybe even put something in writing. I don't know if that's something that you've been doing, I don't know, we've been planning, but there could be something that's made official. Okay, so how does this impact Leo? How does this impact Leo, please? We do have a few cards that turned over. Just let me get it out. Okay. My dog is snoring. Do you hear her? Why is it so important? Because this is something that you've been passionate about and really wanted for a long time. This is also something that is quite personal and maybe intimate. This could be dreams that you've had since you were a child, putting yourself out there. It may be significant because you've put your whole self out there, right? You kind of like put your face into the wind and put yourself out there. This could also be an old flame that's coming back from the past. You may not have actually ever dated this person, but you know them. You have childhood memories of them. Maybe you guys hung out or something. This person, this is important, is the one that's going to make you an offer, or going to make sure that you get access to something, like maybe recommend you to somebody, or maybe hit on you. Whatever it is, it's this person from your past. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're kind of wearing their heart on your sleeve, on their sleeve. They're bringing it out. They're bringing it out to you, or maybe they're announcing it too, but with a cup of water. It's more like, I'm acting on my heart. I'm acting on what I feel. I'm acting on what I know through my emotions and heart. I'm not allowing my decision-making process to be interrupted by intellect. It's almost like that, this sense of there's different wisdoms to utilize when you are like drawing up a mortgage contract, or choosing something to do with your lawns, to fit, like it's almost like you might not get such a sweet deal, but this is always something that you have wanted to do and put your whole heart into. Okay, what are we missing? I gotta get you an angel message, guys. I know I gotta get this fixed. Angel messages for Leo, please. Angel messages for Leo. Angel messages for Leo, no place like home. This is all about, Six of Cups is about coming home too. It's about acknowledging that I need to go home, or there's a reason for me to be home, or you're going to be traveling home. There's no place like home. Breathe, rest assured. This is ground yourself in your breath. It's going to help calm you down, and you need to clear your mind. There's some stress with regards to home, and everything needs to just settle down and realize you're lucky, and then it's time to go. So that's my action card, as in take action right now. Breathe, a time to go. God is saying just relax into this. This was absolutely divinely guided. You can feel it. It's divinely guided. I'm not going to change my mind on this. Please don't you. And ultimately, it's time to go. It's time to no place like home, and breathe, and then time to go. It's almost like, you know, maybe it's almost like convincing somebody else to show up to the high school reunion. I was just going to say, no, this is definitely a time to go. I don't know where you're headed, but it's a time to go. Here, let me grab your angel message. What is the angel message that you have for Leo universe? What do you want to tell them? What do they need to know in this week ahead reading, or whatever week they're headed in or in? Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. That's a huge one. Because so many, like, I don't know, I'm recording at all hours. It's like, if your confidence is broken down, or your sense of support or sense of that has broken down, let me just say this to you. Find your way back by believing in God and God's calling, instead of finding reasons to not do it because you weren't invited, or you like, almost like maybe you feel I'm wearing underwear that I'm wearing. Maybe you feel like you don't deserve something, or that it's not possible because of all the pain and the stress that you've gone through, the sadness. There is some sort of break that has to happen before the good stuff comes in. And it is this summer. But self-confidence through God confidence is like the universe is all around you, working at all times. Just if you're having a hard time believing in who you are, believe in who God is, and that God wouldn't have chosen you for this assignment without full faith. Let's continue that sentiment. I'll see you guys in the extended.